Dear viewers, today we are going to solve the problem on funds flow statement. This is going to be a full-fledged problem. This is the way the problem which is going to be asked in the examination. Here in this problem, we are supposed to prepare the schedule of changes in working capital as well as funds from operations and funds flow statement. That is nothing but the sources and application of funds. That means we have to prepare three types of statements with the supporting statements also. That is the reason why here already I have prepared the statements and the gaps I am going to fill by explaining. Please try to understand. When we are doing the problem through online, it is a very difficult to write each and everything on the screen. So some of the things I have already typed by extracting the from the problem. Now I am going to fill the gaps, that is values, by by explaining the given problem. Now let's see the problem. The problem is given for 2019 and 20. The balance sheets for the 2 years and liabilities as well as assets for the 2 years. Share capital, it is increasing from 2 lakhs to 2 lakhs 50,000 rupees. General reserve to 10,000 rupees is increased. Profit and loss account 100 rupees is increased. Bank overdraft, total amount is vanished. In 2020, the creditors has increased. Provision for taxation, land and buildings, plant, stock, debtors, and cash. Like this, the balance sheet is given, and the additional information is also given. Based on that, first we are supposed to prepare the schedule of changes in working capital. Schedule of changes in working capital, as we know very well, working capital is nothing but the excess of current assets over current liabilities. Now we start with writing the current assets from the given problem. In the problem, when we see the asset side, land and building is a fixed asset, plant is a fixed asset, stock is a current asset, debtors is a current asset, cash is current asset, bank is current asset. These four items have to be taken into the schedule of changes in working capital. Now we will take first the stock item. Stock is 1 lakh rupees in the first year, and in the next year it is 74,000 rupees. That means stock is reducing. Now we will write stock values. Stock is 1 lakh rupees. In this 2020 it is 74,000 rupees. So what happens with this stock? Stock is decreased. Stock is decreased. When the stock is decreases, working capital is also decreases, because current assets decreases, working capital decreases. How much is decreasing? 26,000 rupees is decreasing. That is 26,000 rupees in the decreasing column. How it is? We know very well, current assets minus current liabilities is equals to working capital. Now we are preparing the working capital either increase or decrease. That is the what we need to find out. When the current asset value reduces, working capital also will reduce. When the current assets increases, working capital increases. In case of current liabilities, it is going to be opposite, vice versa. Now take the debtors. Debtors is 80,000 rupees reduced to 64,200 rupees. So in the first year we will write the debtors 80,000 rupees. 80,000 rupees. The second year 64,200. So how much is reduced? Total 64,000 means that is 16,200 rupees. That is 15,800 rupees is reduced. 15,800 rupees. Reduced working capital. Next is cash. Cash 500 rupees in the first year. In the next year it is 600. Cash, when it is increased, working capital will also increase. How much? 100 rupees is the difference. Next, bank is 8,000 rupees. First year it is nil. Second year 8,000 rupees. That means bank balance is increased. That is current assets increased. When the current assets increases, working capital also increases 8,000 rupees. Now we need to find out the total current assets. Total current assets is 1 lakh plus 80,000 plus 500. That becomes 1,80,500 rupees. 1,80,500 rupees. Here 6 plus 2, 8, 800, 800, 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 4, 16, 6, 1, 7 plus 14, 1,44,000. 6 plus 14, 14, 1,46,800 rupees. Now we will see the current liabilities. Current liabilities are given to, that is bank overdraft, creditors, provision for taxation. We are not considering it as a current liability. We are considering it as non-current liability. So we are going to prepare the separate account for the provision for taxation. For preparing the schedule of changes in working capital, we are going to consider only bank overdraft and creditors as current assets. Take this bank overdraft and creditors value into the schedule of changes in working capital. Schedule of changes in working capital, bank overdraft in the first year it is given 70,000 rupees. 70,000 rupees. The next year there is nil. That means current liability decreasing. Current liability decreases, working capital increases. How much? 70,000 rupees. Current liability decreases, working capital increases. Creditors. Creditors 1,50,000 rupees. 1,50,000 rupees. And in the next column it is 1,35,200. 1,35,200, that means 14,800 rupees decreasing current liability. When the current liability decreases, working capital increases, that is 14,800. Now total current liabilities. Total current liabilities, how much it becomes? This is 1,50,000 plus 70, it becomes 2,20,000 rupees. 2,20,000 rupees. This becomes 1,35,200. This is total current liabilities. Now what we need to do? Working capital is equals to A minus B. That means total current assets we found here. This total current assets minus total current liabilities, then we will get the working capital. Here the current liabilities is more than the current assets. So we are going to get the negative working capital. 2,20,000 rupees minus 1,80,000. It goes 40,000 and reduce the 500 rupees, because here 1,80,500 it is there. Here it is 2,20,000 rupees is there. So it is going to be 500 plus 39,000 rupees. This is minus value because the current liabilities is more than the current assets. So we are going to get the minus, that is negative working capital. In the next year 1,46,800 rupees the current assets are there. 1,35,200 rupees current liabilities are there. So we are going to get the positive working capital, plus minus, plus symbol. 800 minus 200 will get the 600 rupees. Here 6 minus 5, 1, and then 4 minus 3, 1, 1 minus 1, 0. That is 11,600 rupees. The first year working capital is 39,500 rupees. 39,500 rupees. Second year working capital is 11,600 rupees. So if that is the case, we have to find out exactly how much working capital is increased. For recovering this 39,500 rupees is totally recovered. So minus 39,500 rupees has to be recovered, and it becomes 11,600. So totally put together for this year, the working capital, it is going to be 6 plus 5, 11, 1, 11, 1, 5. 51,500 rupees working capital has to be increased for the 2020. Here it is showing 11,600 only, but exactly 51,100 rupees working capital is increased because this 39,500 rupees is recovered from the 2020 year. After recovering the minus value, the leftover value is 11,600 rupees. Exactly how much amount is increased is, it is 51,100 rupees. 51,100 rupees, exactly the working capital increase. If it is increased 51,100 rupees, this is to be recorded in the decreased column. If it is increased, it has to be recorded in the decreased column. 51,100 rupees. Now we will add the increased column and decreased column. Here 800 plus 100, it becomes 900. 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 6, 12, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 92,900 rupees. Now we will see this value, increase value, 800 plus 100, it becomes 100 rupees. Now 8 plus 4, 12, 1, 1 left over, 7 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 92,100 rupees. 92,800 rupees. 92,000, this is also 800 rupees because here this 800 plus 1, 900. So here, yeah, this is 92,100, 92,000, 92,900, 92,900. This is the schedule of changes in working capital. After preparing the schedule of changes in working capital, we are supposed to prepare the supporting accounts. First, we will prepare the depreciation was written off on plant. So plant account we will prepare. Plant account. Plant account. This is debit. This is credit. So the plant account is a asset account. The asset account opening balance is debit side. The plant account opening balance is 1,50,000 rupees. We have to post the 1,50,000 in the debit side. 1,50,000 rupees. In the closing side, we have to post the closing balance, that is 1,74,000 rupees. What I am saying, the plant account is asset account. Asset accounting opening balance is always debit side. So plant opening balance is recorded in the debit side, closing balance is recorded in the credit side. Now depreciation, it is given in the exam the additional information, that is 14,000 rupees. Depreciation was written off on plant 14,000 rupees. So depreciation account data to plant account. In the plant account, by depreciation account 14,000 rupees, we have to record 14,000 rupees. With regard to plant, only this adjustment is there. So we have to show it this 14,000 rupees. After showing this 14,000 rupees, we have to add the values. 8,000, 7 plus 1, 8, 1,88,000 rupees. 1,88,000 rupees transfer to the another side. After transferring 1,88,000 rupees, the difference has to be calculated. 1,88,000 minus 1,50,000, then we will get the 38,000 rupees. This is going to be bank account purchases balancing figure. This is going to be shown in the funds flow statement. Next one is provision for taxation account. Provision for taxation account. This provision for taxation account is a liability account. Liability account opening balance is credit side. So the provision for taxation account opening balance is 30,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees is recorded in the 30,000 rupees is recorded in the credit side, and closing balance 35,000 rupees is recorded in the debit side. That is done. Afterwards, this year income tax provision made during the year was 25,000 rupees is given. So in the given the present profit and loss account, 25,000 rupees is made for the taxation. That is to be shown in the credit side. So profit and loss account data are to provision for taxation account. So in the provision for taxation account, by profit and loss account, non-fund item, that is 25,000 rupees is shown. After showing the 25,000 rupees, based on the given information, we have to add the credit side balance, that is 30,000 plus 25,000, it becomes 55,000 rupees, and transfer to the other side, that is 55,000. And the difference between 55,000 and 35,000 rupees, it becomes 20,000 rupees. This 20,000 rupees this year tax paid. For this present year, tax paid by the company is 20,000 rupees. That is hiding information we need to find out. Entry for this is provision for taxation account data to bank account bracket tax paid, being the tax paid for the current year. This is provision for taxation account. After preparing the plant account and provision for taxation account, what we need to do is we have to do it for the we have to go ahead with the calculation of funds from operations. Funds from operations we need to calculate based on the given information. Funds from operations. Funds from operations. Calculation of funds from operations. This funds from operations, when we are calculating the profit and loss account balance is given, first we need to take the closing balance of profit and loss account for this current year, that is 30,600 rupees. 30,600 rupees is given in the problem, so that 30,600 rupees is to be taken. 30,600 rupees. Next, non-fund items has to be taken. Depreciation on plant. Depreciation on plant, it is given in the problem, that is 14,000 rupees has to be taken. 14,000 rupees. Next, dividend of 20,000 rupees was paid during the year. That we will take under the appropriations. Dividend paid 20,000 rupees. 20,000 rupees. And income tax provision made during the year was 25,000 rupees. But this year we are calculating the 20,000 rupees tax paid through the preparation of provision for taxation account. Once we prepare the provision for taxation account, we came to know that the tax has been paid 20,000 rupees. that 20,000 rupees has to be taken it. Income tax provision made during the year 25,000 rupees. Next, transfer to general reserve. When we see the general reserve account, in the general reserve account, the first year is 50,000 rupees and second year is 60,000 rupees. That means 10,000 rupees transferred to the general reserve account. So we need to record the 10,000 rupees transfer to the general reserve. General reserve first year is 50,000 rupees. When we prepare the general reserve account, once when prepare the general reserve account, this general reserve is a liability account. In the liability account, the closing balance is debit side, opening balance is credit side, by balance brought down 50,000 rupees to balance closing balance 60,000 rupees. 60,000 transfer to the other side, then the difference becomes 10,000 rupees. This 10,000 rupees is by profit and loss account transfer to profit and loss account transfer to general reserve. This 10,000 rupees is to be shown over here. So after recording these things, we need to add all these items. It becomes this is 14 plus 25, 39,000 rupees. 39,000 rupees. Then this becomes 30,000 rupees. We have to add all the items. 30 plus 30, 60,000. 60,000 plus 99,600. 99,600. Profit and loss account opening balance has to be deducted from here. Profit and loss account opening balance is 30,500 rupees. 30,500. Then it becomes 6 minus 5, 100, 9, 69,100 rupees funds from operations. After calculating the funds from operations, what we need to do is we have to prepare the funds flow statement. For preparing the funds flow statement, we have to take the balance sheet information. First, in the funds flow statement, in the left side sources, in the right hand side uses. Uses is nothing but applications. First we will go through one by one. We already taken all the current assets and current liabilities. The leftover items in the balance sheet is only non-current liabilities and non-current assets. Non-current liabilities and non-current assets, you know very well, the fixed assets and long-term liabilities is called as non-current liabilities and non-current assets. So first we start with the share capital. Share capital, what happened with the share capital? Share capital in the first year 2 lakhs, in the second year 2,50,000 rupees. That means share capital is increased. When it is increased, it is saying it issue of share capital. షేర్స్ ఇష్యూ చేయడం వల్ల మనకి 50,000 రూపాయలు వచ్చింటది. సో ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ ని మనము ఇక్కడ సోర్సెస్ లో రాసుకోవాలి, 50,000 రూపాయలు. నెక్స్ట్ సేల్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాండ్ అండ్ బిల్డింగ్. సేల్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాండ్ అండ్ బిల్డింగ్, ఇక్కడ మనము చూసినట్టయితే ల్యాండ్ అండ్ బిల్డింగ్ ఈ 1 by 1. ఓకే, షేర్ క్యాపిటల్ అయిపోయింది, జనరల్ రిజర్వ్ అయిపోయింది, ప్రాఫిట్ అండ్ లాస్ అకౌంట్ అయిపోయింది, ఫండ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉంది. ఈ ఫండ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆపరేషన్స్ మనం ఎంత వచ్చింది, 69,100 రూపీస్ మనం కనుక్కున్నాం. ఆ 69,100 రూపీస్ ని మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాం కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ బ్యాంక్ ఓవర్ డ్రాఫ్ట్, క్రెడిటార్స్, ప్రొవిజన్ ఫర్ టాక్సేషన్ అంతా అయింది. సో నౌ go to the asset side. Land and building 2 lakhs ఉంది, 1,90,000 rupees నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ లో. అంటే ల్యాండ్ అండ్ బిల్డింగ్ ఈజ్ రెడ్యూస్డ్. ఎందుకు రెడ్యూస్ అయింది అంటే మనం అమ్మి ఉంటాం కావున దానికి సంబంధించి ఎటువంటి సమాచారం అడిషనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి అందులో అడిషనల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ లో కూడా ఈ పీస్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాండ్ హెస్ బీన్ సోల్డ్ అని చెప్పడం జరిగింది. అంటే కొంత భాగాన్ని ల్యాండ్ అమ్మడం జరిగింది అని చెప్తున్నాడు. కాబట్టి అమ్మడం వల్ల దాని యొక్క విలువ మనకి ఆస్తి ప్రాపర్టీలో తగ్గిపోయింది అనుకుని అమ్మినటువంటి విలువని మనం నగదు మన సంస్థలోకి వచ్చిందనే ఉద్దేశంతో సోర్స్ గా చూపించుకోవాలి. సేల్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాండ్ అండ్ బిల్డింగ్ 2 lakhs minus 1,90,000 rupees, that becomes 10,000 rupees. నెక్స్ట్ పర్చేజ్ ఆఫ్ ప్లాంట్. అక్కడ మనం ప్లాంట్ అకౌంట్ వేసాం. ఈ ప్లాంట్ అకౌంట్ లో మనము పర్చేజ్ ఎంత జరిగిందో ఒకసారి చూస్తే వెనక్కి ప్లాంట్ అకౌంట్ లో ఇక్కడ చూసినట్టయితే మనకు పర్చేజ్ ఎంత జరిగిందంటే 38,000 రూపీస్ పర్చేజ్ జరిగినట్టుగా మనం అకౌంట్ లో ప్రూవ్ చేసాం. కాబట్టి ఆ 38,000 రూపీస్ ని మనం ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ఆ రఫ్ అకౌంట్ లో దాన్ని మనం ఇక్కడ రాసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. 38,000 రూపీస్. నెక్స్ట్ డివిడెండ్ పెయిడ్. డివిడెండ్ పెయిడ్ ఎంత వచ్చింది మనకి ప్రాబ్లం లో ఇచ్చాడు. డివిడెండ్ ఆఫ్ 20,000 rupees was paid during the year, that is 20,000 rupees dividend paid. Next, income tax provision we are recorded in the funds from operations statement, but at the same time we prepared income tax provision for income tax account. Under that we found the income tax paid for this current year. The income tax paid for this current year, how much we found it through the provision for taxation account. We found this is 20,000 rupees is paid for this current year income tax. So that 20,000 rupees is to be shown in the applications or uses side. 20,000 rupees. Next, net increase in working capital. Again we have to see the increase statement of changes in working capital. What is the net increase of working capital we found through statement of changes in working capital? That is 51,100 rupees. That 51,100 rupees is to be recorded as against to the net increase in working capital. 51,100 rupees. So now we have to add all the items. 100, 8 plus 1, 9, 7, 9 plus 3, 12. 1,29,100. Here 9, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. 1,29,000 rupees. The funds flow statement for the year ending 31st/12/2020 is tallied. That means our sources and applications has to be equal. Then our problem is, our solution is correct for the given problem. Otherwise there is a something mistake in the solution. Like that we have to solve the problem. This is the whole problem which is going to be given in the examination point of view. At that time we are supposed to prepare a schedule of changes in working capital, then calculation of funds from operations, then the supporting accounts. We need to prepare the supporting accounts to finding out the hiding information. మనకు తెలియనటువంటి సమాచారాన్ని కనుగొనడం కోసం తప్పకుండా మనము సపోర్టింగ్ అకౌంట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి. ఆ తర్వాత ఈ వీటన్నింటిని బేస్ చేసుకొని అక్కడ వచ్చినటువంటి సమాచారాన్ని అంతా కూడా క్లుప్తీకరించి క్రోడీకరించి మనము స్టేట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఫండ్స్ ఫ్లో, దట్ ఈస్ ఫండ్స్ ఫ్లో స్టేట్మెంట్ ఆర్ సోర్సెస్ అండ్ అప్లికేషన్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లో మనం చూపించి సోర్సెస్ అప్లికేషన్స్, దట్ ఈస్ యూజెస్ ఆర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ అంటాం, ఈ రెండింటిని కూడా మనం టాలీ చేసినట్టయితే మనకి ఫుల్ మార్క్స్ వచ్చేకి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. Students, all of you try to understand this problem and give your comments in the comment box. In the next sessions we will solve more problems, or we need to slow it, or in the same manner. If you are understanding, then we will proceed with the same procedure. Otherwise, if you have any problem, please let me know in the comment box so that I can change the methodology, because we are doing it on the through online. So somewhere you might be having any problem, please let me know. Thank you for watching this video.